Welcome, welcome YouTube. How's everyone doing? I had a strong feeling I needed to come out here and chit chat with y'all. But honestly, I had no idea what I had in mind to talk about. So we're definitely going to cover how to go through the channel dashboard. So get ready. If you happen to have a second device, let's just say a TV that you watch YouTube on, or say an iPad, or just a second device where you can watch this show, but you can also play with it on your phone or go ahead and set yourself up. I'm going to show you some things I don't think you know, and you're missing out if you don't know. So let's go through this. Do you have two devices? If so, I'm giving you a chance to go ahead and set that up right now. Come on now, two devices. Let's learn some stuff together, okay? How's everyone doing? Two devices. If you've got two devices, go ahead and get yourself set up. If not, that's okay too. You just might have to play around and lose me a few times. That's okay. It's always best to learn lessons by failure, isn't it? Get two devices set up and we're going to learn some stuff together. You may know some of these things and you may not know some of these things. Today we're going to cover it like as if we're on a computer and watching the TV, right? Let's see here. I'm on a computer, so we'll do another version another time. I think you might be able to ask the feed if you have like an iPad or a cell phone, because those features actually are a little different. So if you have two devices, go ahead and get yourself set up where you're watching on one, playing around on the other. But you can still follow along if you have a mobile device. Mobile meaning iPad, a small, you can name it, cell phone, something that's mobile, something not like your desktop computer. You can't roll that baby outside, can you? I mean, you can. If you're moving per se. Hey YouTube, how are you today? And let's just say, how have you been doing the last week since I haven't talked to you? You've been hanging in there. You've been doing all right. How are you doing today, Saturday, August 1st? All day, August 1st. How have you been doing today? All right, as you can see on the screen here, I do have you guys kind of set up on my dashboard, okay? Hey, gorgeous back. I have y'all set up on, this is what is called a dashboard. Now, if you don't know what that means that's that's my channel dashboard. Now you can go to another dashboard. Well, we can go right here on the left, my subscriptions, NBC News, right? You can go onto their dashboard. We can click over to NBC News dashboard. Boom, there's their dashboard, okay? So I want you to set yourself up to go to my favorite groomer's dashboard. And that may be, if you can't get there, let's know. I want to know you can't get there. Let's figure out why you can't get there. And we won't spend a lot of time on that, but know that if you're not seeing this, you are not on the dashboard. You might be on just YouTube in general, or you know what I mean? You may not be on my dashboard. At some point, I need you to figure out how to get to my dashboard. And yes, I know so many people have no idea. And I realized that as I was talking to some folks, you might be one of them, where I was doing internet training on the phone. And I thought, man, this is not my job, but I need you to know. And we've done this a long time ago. A long time ago we did this, but we're doing it again. Tuna is very tech savvy. She's on a computer a lot. So Tuna might be able to help you answer some questions in the feed if you're chatting. I keep help finding a Labrador. Let's watch how we type because, man, it's really hard to read. I don't know what that means, Patricia. I keep help finding a Labrador. Can anyone help me live in Michigan? Okay, you guys, thanks a lot for joining us. Thanks for welcome to My Favorite Groomer. I have a need to come out to talk with you tonight, and I wasn't sure what I needed to cover, and I feel like some of y'all needed me to come out here. I'm going to cover just something simple because I needed to just step my foot into your world a little bit, see how you're doing. And while we're here, I'm going to show you a few things about the dashboard that are really cool. But I'm also going to answer some questions if we need to, or if we have to, or if we can, or maybe you just needed to know that I'm here and you're there and we're here together and we can look at this together and we can go through life together, right? So if you just got here, welcome. Make sure you tap that like button. If you're happy, if you're here watching, hit the like button. Share if you want to. Share to your social media. Look, she's showing us how to navigate a dashboard, a YouTube dashboard. And today, My Favorite Groomer's dashboard. Okay, here we go. Let's look around. So on this dashboard, right, you see up at the top, you got the logo, right? You've got, I'm going to use my cursor. Can you see my cursor right here? Can you see it swiveling around in a circle? So, man, I wonder next time. I think I can make my cursor look a different way and look big. We'll work on that next time. But you can see up here, you got a picture of Dee Dee. I remember grooming that dog. You got the logo. You've got the subscribe, learn dog grooming. Follow us here. You've got little clicks over there. Can we actually click that? Click that over there, that little YouTube. Boom. Takes you over to Me and You Gaming. Sponsored by, okay, cool. This is Me and You Gaming's dashboard. Let me go back. I'm just going to hit my back browser. Now, let's see if this takes me anywhere here. I clicked on the little Facebook. I'm just checking over my own stuff at this point. Boom. That takes me to Facebook. Is that not cool? So this opened a whole nother browser. Okay. So this took me to the My Favorite Groomer Facebook page. Let's go back now. You might have opened up a whole nother browser. So let's go to the other browser, back to the dashboard. And now you see where I'm at. I'm still at the top. Up here, this top brown thing over here. Over here to the right, this Instagram, Facebook, and that YouTube right there. So this is going to take you different places. So you can go shop here. Let's click on that. Boom. That takes me to My Favorite Groomer's website right here. Boom. MyFavoriteGroomer.com. Now, isn't that cool? Make sure you sign up. I think if you sign up the first time, it should stop asking you this. Make sure you sign up. Put your email there if you want to be part of the newsletter stuff, okay? That's a separate website. So guess what? It opened up a whole new browser. So at the top, you now see, Facebook and the browser and then YouTube. So let's go back to the YouTube. Hello, everyone. Thank you, members, for being members. Thanks for being here. I appreciate y'all so much. So many people are going through some stuff. Every day people are going through stuff. Is that life, right? Is that life? So today we're just chit-chatting because I felt like I needed to come out here and talk with y'all. But we're definitely going to learn some stuff on my dashboard. But guess what? We're here just hanging out too. So make sure you hit that like button if you're here and you're happy that I'm here with you. All right, let's go back. We're at the dashboard. Now, at the very top, again, you see my cursor doing little circles. You've got Dee Dee with the dog, the My Favorite Groomer, subscribe to learn. Over here to the right, you see shop here. You can click that. You see a YouTube that takes you to David's channel. Facebook takes you to My Favorite Groomer on Facebook. And then you have Instagram. So let's click that, which opens a whole nother browser. So at this point, I have got all these browsers open up on top. Facebook, myfavoritegroomer.com, My Favorite Groomer on Instagram. So there's no reason y'all can't find each other, find places and things we're doing. So here we are back to this. Has everyone got that so far, or am I going too fast? Thank you, Tuna. They're called tabs. Here we go. We've got all these browser windows open up here. They're called tabs. In my window, they're called tabs. Your situation might open up a whole nother thing in my, right? Callie, what's up, Callie? It's okay if you're not on all that stuff, but I sort of am here and there. So if you want and you have it, use it. If not, forget about it. Don't worry. Woo! God bless America, for real. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation, Brandy Ramos, to my favorite groomer. Woohoo! Thank you so much, Brandy. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for supporting your favorite channel. I appreciate you. All right, so we're back on the dashboard, okay? Now, this is where it gets real fun. First of all, you see where my cursor is? Right here? Do you see it swirling in the circles? Now, go to the right and look over here where it says join, okay? This is where you would join. Is everyone here? Everyone that has a second device? If not, you can come back and watch this later and then go back and use your own device as your test. So here's where you can join to be a member through YouTube. Now, mind you, this has nothing to do with myfavoritegroomer.com. This is an application for join through YouTube. It's a membership program in YouTube. So if you have to make changes, you'll want to do it through YouTube, okay? All right, so hit join. So this is going to tell you the levels, the costs, what it's about, the different badges that you can use, and the different badges that would appear next to your name, the different emojis you get to use if you are a member, and different perks, and you can read about that. So you can click that. If you want to become a member, you hit join there, okay? All right, so now let's go back. We see the word join, okay? We see... This is my login, so it might be a little different than yours. You might have some stuff here to the right. Now let's go down one more. Okay, next row. See this row? Do you see my favorite groomer logo here? Then it says my favorite groomer right here. Tells you how many subscribers there are. Okay, now we see home, right? Okay, now this is the dashboard. I want you to know because I want you to be able to find some stuff. There's a few ways to find some stuff, okay? And this is one of them. What I mean by that is when you email me and you say, hey, Dee Dee, I'm not really sure how to do ear cleaning, I'm going to show you how to find it. What I do when I send you all those links, this is what I go do. I'm going to show you this, okay? Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation, MP, to my favorite groomer. Woohoo! Thank you, MP. MP might share with you some of the things that are going on in her life if she wants to, but thank you so much, MP. I'm definitely praying for you. I just can't believe it. If she wants to share with you, she may, okay? Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate that. So here we are. We're on I don't even know what to tell you right now, but we're on home, videos, playlists, community, membership, store, channels, about, and guess what? That little microscope, which is a search engine. If you see that microscope, if you see this microscope on many places, you can usually click in there and type something like a keyword. It's best not to go too elaborate, like too many words, but let's just say you wanted to see an ear infection on a German Shepherd. You can either type ear, you can type German, you can type shepherd. And those are the kind of how I would break that all up. Instead of writing a sentence there, and this is on every search engine out there, just stick with some keywords that you think that they would have in the title of it, a product or a video, in the title or the description, and it will pop up, okay? So here, we're gonna come back over to home. And then let me go through it again because I want you to know where I'm at, okay? Home, videos, playlist. These are all big letters. Community, membership, store, channels, about, and the microscope. Now check this out. If you're on a mobile device, because I tried it on my phone, if you're on a mobile device, what you'll find is you might find that you don't see half of those. Well, right there, all you do is actually scroll right or left. It'll actually keep going on your phone. You're on the phone, because when you're on a cell phone or a device like that, you know how much you lose 80% of an actual website, because now they've got to crunch it down and fit it into a cell phone or fit it into an iPad. So you lose a lot. So if you can think like I'm losing 80% because I'm on my cell phone, That means that there's more to see. And in most cases, you'll be able to scroll up, scroll down, scroll left, and scroll right, okay? Keep that in mind as you use your cell phones and your iPads. Now, let me just say, did I say microscope? Let me just say, it took me a minute too, because I was like, I know there should be a microscope here. There should be a magnifying glass. Now, because I know it should be there, I knew to move my screen around. But if you never knew it was supposed to be there, then you never moved your screen that direction to try to make the phone find it for you. Okay? Food for thought. So here we are. We're on this row. Is everybody with me? Did you hit the like button as you came in? We got like 31 hangouts right now. 31 of y'all hanging out with me. Oh, okay. I don't think, I'm not showing anything like that, me and you gaming. Yeah, we're not doing that. Okay. So in this home, videos, playlists, community, membership, store, channels, about, and then magnifying glass. Thank you very much for saying that, Tuna, or I would have went back and said microscope. Now, check this out. When someone says, and I am doing this for a reason, a lot of y'all email me some questions, and I'm always doing the same answers, like, hey, Dee, how do I do an ear cleaning? Where's some ear cleaning? Where's the cat grooming? I can't find the video on that border collie, or how do I find matted dog, or all these things where you just need to take one keyword. Okay, let's just say, I'll tell you, take one keyword, okay? Let's look for, give me a keyword, y'all out there. Give me a key, not the dragon, but, hey, dragon, what's up? Hello, everybody, welcome. Okay, got you. Me and you gaming, thank you so much for your help. Okay, y'all give me a keyword. Ear. Ear's a good one. I've been doing that a lot because we've been doing these ear videos. This is what I want you to know right now. I want you to know how to navigate the dashboard. And in doing that, you will be able to see different things that you can access. Okay? So you can, okay, let's go over to our magnifying glass. Click there. Do you see how, did you see me? I don't know if you can tell. Can you see that? Let me see if I need to make it bigger here. Okay, I'm playing with you here. Okay, I'm covering myself up. Just don't worry about me. Now, here, you remember, now this is the row we're at. If you're getting confused, remember this row we're talking about. It says home, videos, playlists, community, store, channels, about, and our magnifying glass. Here, you're going to type in, which our keyword was ear, correct? Type in ear. Is anybody else out there doing this with me, or am I just doing this by myself? All right, so now we got our ear there. Look at all these ear videos that came up. Look. Boom. I mean, months, years of ear, matted ears, ear cleaning, ear plucking. Are you, oh, you can't see this, can you? Oh, hold on here, hold on here. I should just put this here like this for you. So now that we've gotten, okay, we'll go back to the top. So we are here at the dashboard. We typed in ear, we hit enter. Okay, and now we can scroll. Look at this one. This one's a good one. Oh, that's a good one. Pulling ear hair, ear infection matted. Okay. This was inside the dog's ear, making it stink. Ooh, that was nasty. That was so nasty. How clean are your dog's ears? Look at this. Oh my gosh. And so we can just go on for hours here. Let's just keep going. I mean, how many of y'all have watched every ear video? Because if you haven't, do this. Look, I'm just going and going and going and going. Just keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. I mean, how many years have we been doing this? Since 2009? Scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. And some folks are like, I've been watching you for 3 days. I'm like, you sure as heck haven't watched every video I've done. Heck no. Keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. And now we've kind of gotten to a point where it looks like all the ears are out of there, right? But a lot of the top ears, Groomorky. That's not, so what I'm looking at is the title of the video. So once it starts going in eye, ear, face, this, that, once it starts getting out of the ear, then you know you've kind of hit your end, okay? Because you're doing just a total search. Now, I think I saw another keyword, which was coton de Tuilier. Let me go here. Doing it on the mobile, okay? When you're on the mobile, remember, you lose 80%. So if you can put that in your mind, scroll left, right, up and down, and look around for these things I'm talking about. So let's go back to the top here, and we've got our home, our videos, playlists, community, membership, store, channels. And if you're right there on your mobile and you is stopped at membership, then scroll over to see more store, channels, about, and your magnifying glass. So here, one of our favorite dogs is Max the Coton. So you can go Coton. You don't need to type the whole thing out, but here we got Max, okay? Or the Coton that I groom, or any Coton that I've groomed. So anything titled with Coton or in the description of the video, okay? So here we go. How to brush a Coton. Coton live session number 2, how to groom a Coton de Tuilier. Let's brush this Coton. That was a live session. Quietly watching the pet groomer Coton and Schnauzer. Coton live brush out. I mean, like, this was a good one, but that wasn't Max, right? So we got, oh, look at how many we've got here. Coton live, this and that, Cotton. That's Cotton. That was the name of that dog. So that one popped up. We've got another. Well, look at this. My dog is matted. That was a Coton de Tuilier in the description. Dog dematting, brush my dog. Dematting is painful. I mean, you see where we're going with this. And then we can go into Maltese. So we know that was the end, right? As soon as we start going into Maltese. So there's about, what, 12 Coton videos to watch. Okay, so now we come back. We've got Coton in here. I'm going to take that out. So since we are searching for videos, if you are unable to truly find this magnifying glass, then the next thing you would do is, let's just go straight over to, say, Google, okay? In here, I want you to just type in my favorite groomer, Coton. And you might then see here the videos that pop up as a list just in Google. Okay, that's a harder way to get there. But let's just take us back to just straight youtube.com. Okay, these are 2 alternative ways to find stuff. Okay, go to your YouTube, and at the search engine here at the very top, this is not my dashboard. Okay, this is straight up YouTube. At the search engine at the top, if you're trying to search for something like in my favorite groomer's channel, okay, not the entire YouTube, okay, but the entire my favorite groomer channel, you would first start your search with my favorite groomer and then type in the word ear. Now, you will get other people's videos that actually use my name, my favorite groomer. So if someone else is using my own name, which they do, as a search, then you will also get their plugins. So this will not allow you just to see only my favorite groomer, but it will allow you to see what I have under my favorite groomer's channel with the keyword ear. So you can scroll. Some of these are not my videos, correct? But the reason why they still pop up someone else's channel is because they're using my favorite groomer to get the search, to be in that search for my favorite groomer. So let's go back to my favorite groomer's dashboard. So is everyone here at the dashboard? Is there anybody that's not at the dashboard that can't find it? So let's just go back to YouTube here. This is totally separate. So we're back at YouTube, and let's go to the YouTube search engine at the top here. YouTube search engine, and just type in my favorite groomer. You will then see right here the logo, my favorite groomer. Right here. And then you click on that logo, and there is the dashboard. So when you're in this dashboard, do you see here this video? This is the video we're doing right now. Do you see right here is how it's red? looking at my cursor, it says live now. That means this is the video you're with me on. We're live right now. So you can actually click that if you want to. You don't have to, but if you click it, it's going to take us to this current live video. Okay. So let me just get out of there. Let me close that. So let's go back to the dashboard. Now there was a couple different ways I just showed you how to get to the dashboard. So here we are, and we're still looking at Catans, right? Which will stay on the screen, and that's okay. Give me something else to search, you guys. What do you guys want to search? Tuna's going to be top chatter. She's over here really involved. I saw the pool party birthday video snuck in there. It sure did, didn't it? It really wants you to watch some stuff. Sandra Edmondson, thank you for being a member. Welcome. Hi, how are you doing? Nails. Okay. So we're here at the top. Remember, we're here. Home, videos, playlist, community, membership, store, channels, about, and our search engine, which is the magnifying glass. And she wants me to type in nails. Here we go. The biggest thing, man, these nails, this is a big deal. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Look at this one. Bloody nail trim. That really, you guys want to watch that? Let's watch that together. Hold on here. Let me, what do I want to do? I got to move some stuff around so I can see what I'm doing here. Let's watch this baby together. Let me turn this. I think I got to turn all this volume up. See if you guys can hear this. Oh, I got it on mute. Over here. Oh my gosh, I better teach you guys this stuff. Okay, here's our screen. Check this out. Y'all might probably have figured this out or you won't be able to hear anything. Do you see my cursor here? It's kind of swiveling around. You've got play and you've got kind of fast forward. And then you've got this thing right here. Did you know that this was on the screen? Did y'all know that this was on the screen? This mute button. And then a volume button on the screen of the video itself. Did you know that? So if you don't have that all the way up and you also then don't have your computer all the way up, your computer volume all the way up, then you could be listening at nothing. So if you have your computer volume all the way up, but you have the YouTube video all the way down, you have a lot you could play with if it's too low. So here we're going to hit the mute, turn that mute, and then look at my volume. Are you watching my cursor here? It's a little small, but there it is. Here it is, right? You see this? This is a mute. See, it says unmute and mute. Mute, unmute. Okay, and then it has a line through it. So if the line's through it, that's why you can't hear something. And then, so you go unmute so we can hear it, and then put your, see how it went away? You wouldn't even know it was there. Put your cursor right up on that mute and unmute, but don't click. And then move it to the side, to the right, and you'll be able to play with that volume up and down. Can you see how I'm playing with that line right there? So I've got this, I'm going to put it on medium. I'm going to put it in the middle because I don't know how loud it is. All right. And then don't forget, this is where you hit that like button. And while we're here, over, okay. On a computer, on a cell phone, it's going to look a little different. So on a computer, do you see where I'm circling here? Where it says, it's real hard to read, but it's, look at my big circle here. Right there, it actually says the word show more. It doesn't even look like you can click on it, but you can. So click on that and boom, all this stuff pops up. That you've got your fan mail address. You've got your, check on the address before you mail me anything. You've got all these links of what you could buy or need that might pertain to the video. I mean, we've got all kinds of stuff there. The dog upstand. I mean, read the description of the video. Some of them have more details than others, but I usually always try to touch base on every one and change out a few things if needed. I try. I'm not always the best because there's always so much to do, but Now you can click the like button. You can right here on the right, under the video to the right, you get your like button, your dislike button, your share, your save to a playlist, which is a playlist that you've made, and you can make that yourself. That means your playlists are playlists that you can organize them however you want. I'll show you my playlist here in a minute. Here it says join again. So you're able to actually join to be a member here too. Like probably on every video then, isn't it? You can scroll, and then once you scroll, then you can see right under like all these cute little things you can buy. This is through an affiliate program called Teespring. So here you can click on My Favorite Groomer's cell phone cover, sticker, face mask. You can get all these little cute things that David designed for you to buy. And if you go way over to the right, if you can see my cursor, there's an arrow here. I can hardly see it. There's an arrow there to keep moving, okay? And then go back, go way back, and then there's an arrow on the other side you can keep moving. Some fun stuff I don't know if you knew about. Now, as we look at these different items right here, the cell phone cover, the sticker, if we look at stuff like that, right underneath all that, you can see comments, 178 comments. And then there it says add a public comment. So here you can go, hey, right? Or you can say something about the video that we're about to watch together to kind of, let's go back through this. This was a serious nail trim. You can scroll through and see people, and you can kind of respond, yeah, shut up, or you're dumb, or you know what I mean. This is great knowledge. Thanks for your help. That's a cute little car. I can actually say, I'll put a thumbs up on that one. Oh, she was mean. I'll put a thumbs down. Let's see if there's any mean stuff here. Okay, that person, this and that. You can look at all these comments, okay? Yeah, spread the love. Okay, so you can go up there. Now, oh my gosh. I know we're doing some tutorials here on how to look through my channel in the dashboard, but let me just give you a little scoop. So this gentleman and this dog, he called me, he had found me, and you know what's funny is that I was like, if it's this bad and you couldn't find someone like me or refer or whatever, well, I'm going to tell you why. Can I tell you why? Now, I know this is a a training session, but don't I always tell you that if you don't watch every video, you do miss something? Because every video, no matter what video it is, I'm going to tell you something I've never told you before. So in this video, we're doing a tutorial, but you get the opportunity to hear what I have to say about this dog. So this dog, I have only done a nail trim on this dog once this time. And it makes me cringe at wondering where, what, how, and what's going on now, right? Doesn't it make you wonder like, wow, what's going on now? If it took that long to come in then and we were there and she has never done the nails after or before that, then where's that dog at now? Because let's go through this video. This nail trim was just, I had to help him. And you know why we did it outside? Because the pet wasn't vaccinated. So I didn't want that pet coming into my salon. Why? Because I value other pets in my salon's health. And at that time, I was like, okay, and matter of fact, I had already closed the store. But when I picked up, I think I maybe listened to a voicemail or listened to him, and I talked to him, and I felt sorry for him and his pet because he said his pet's nails were growing into the pads. So let me just say, if you have a pet and the pet's nails are growing into the pads, the pressure isn't put on the groomer. No offense, but that's not my fault. And I went out of my way to stay later to do the nail trim, putting myself at risk because it's not even vaccinated. Let's just say if a dog bites you and it's not vaccinated, y'all are in a bad place. Okay, I'm just going to tell you that. And I would tell the owner that if I were you, just like I do. So I was like, if he bites me, you know the animal control gets involved in it. And whatever happens there is out of my hands. You understand that? I'm going to risk myself to do a nail trim with your dog, but if something happens, it's out of my hands and you have to take responsibility. So if you have a dog with nails growing into the pads and your groomer is closed, you know where you go? The veterinarian office. Why is the veterinarian office not a place to go? It should be. It should be also a phone call that you make. In this case, let's just say we are all of different backgrounds and we are all different people. So in this case, he didn't go to the veterinarian. Do you know why? The reason why is the only thing I can think of is that he didn't want to vaccinate the pet, right? Or he wasn't going to vaccinate the pet. Okay, so then you go, well, why aren't you going to vaccinate the pet? Or why didn't you or haven't you? And how long have you not vaccinated the pet? Now, being somebody that has actually opted out to not get the flu shot, I can only say everybody has a choice, don't we? And so you can opt out. I have been healthier than I ever feel like I have been without the flu shot. Now, would that put me at risk into maybe getting the flu and dying from it? Possibly. Could I get the flu and die from it anyway? Same thing, right? Possibly. So when I've groomed dogs and I, as a dog owner, and have at my age, having had already gone through, say, 2 seasons of pets, meaning they only have a certain amount to their lifetime. And if your pets average a lifetime span of, say, 15 years, and you grow to be 80 years, how many seasons do you get, right? You get to own about 4 different pets each time before they all pass away, correct? 4 or 5, depends on how old you are able to survive. With that in mind, when I'm grooming a senior pet, and I've been that groomer for that pet for, say, 10 years, maybe 12 years, and we get to a senior age where you can see the pet is definitely senior, definitely old, definitely showing those signs of just, I'm old now, right? Whether it's something you can see, whether it's not something you can see. I always challenge my clients to have that discussion with their veterinarian to start waiving particular vaccinations. Now, I don't want you to take it into your own hands and make decisions like that, but I also don't want you to believe just one person for all the advice that you get. So you might want to get 2 or 3 opinions, right? Get second opinions. If I'm grooming your dog, and I've been grooming your dog for 10 years, and with my requirements, I have required you to have rabies, DHPP, and at the time when the other dogs were in the same facility at one time, Bordetella, every year. Or your vaccination clinic veterinarian clinic has decided that all vaccinations need to be done yearly as well. Then that's a lot of vaccinating happening. So at the time your dog starts turning 10, 11, 12, I may have had you challenge which ones are necessary for your dog, because it's just something I actually do. So I have you go and talk to your veterinarian and see, at the age your pet is or the ailments your pet's having, can we go ahead and start skipping some vaccinations? Now, in doing so, are you taking risks? Yes. Are you taking risks by overwhelming the senior dog's body by doing 3 or 4 vaccinations at once anyway? Yes. So let's talk about these risks and what is going to be valuable in this choice that we make together as your dog turns 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21 years old, right? So only you and your pet, so veterinarian, can make these decisions, in my opinion. I can only lay the foundation for you to have it looked at or have that discussion with your veterinarian. So with me and my pets, as we become seniors, yes, I will be holding off on some things, watching their health, not overwhelming their body as they start to really age. Now, again, that's a discussion to have with your veterinarian. And if you have a senior pet, it's worth a conversation, in my opinion. So back to the story. So he is doing an outdoor nail trim. I've never done his nails before. I don't know the pet. I've never groomed the pet before. Then this is a new client, new day, never did a nail trim on him before or after this scenario. So if that's the case, I don't know anything about this animal. So guess what? I have him come out. I said, oh my gosh, okay, I'm going to stay here. I'll stay here and wait for you. How far are you away? Let's do this together. So he shows up, and it really is a really bad situation. And I'm grateful that I was there to help. But in my mind, if it was that bad, for how long, you can always turn to a veterinarian. You don't have to make that one phone call to that one groomer. Like, it's like, oh, can you just be there and stay there? I really need your help now. And why, as this is a whole nother topic, but as that receiver in whatever business you're doing or whatever job you have, why is it that we will bend over backwards for that one moment, thinking that we now may have had a client for life, and that person never comes back? So food for thought. There's a few ways to look at it. Excellent customer service, but say you had a really hard day that day and you're already closed. Well, it is the truth. You are closed. So accept it and honor yourself in that limit that you put for yourself. As these are my hours and I'm closed, and I'm really sorry if your dog's nails are really that bad. You should see a veterinarian. It isn't your fault not to get this dog in after you've closed your facility. Okay. And let's just say, to take it another step further, if somebody does a lot of extra things for you, stays late, does the nail trim even though you're not even vaccinated, all these things that I know you may have done, and you say, I'm a tipper. So I've tipped a server at IHOP that did way, she was like reading my mind. $50. Yeah, $50 tip. You really work hard. And she was a senior lady too. And I thought, if she's that smart, she should be working for, she should not be serving people like that. But she was really, really good at her job. I gave her a $50 tip. So that's the type of person I am. So when I go above and beyond and someone doesn't tip and then they never come back and they never send a referral, in my mind, I look back and almost go, praise God, I helped that dog, but was it worth me staying late and doing this and putting them first? And I didn't even eat all day. I mean, those are things that you probably will see as you run your business and learn to establish boundaries in your business if you're running a business. But if you're not running a business, these same boundaries could be boundaries that you actually need to put into place, no matter where you work, no matter who you're talking to, your husband or your best friend or your sister. You might need to put boundaries in many places. So just know that, okay, that we are talking about a toenail trim on a client I never saw before or after it, but it doesn't mean that I didn't learn some lessons in that. All right. Okay, here we go. Let's go through this. Let me put this. This is not going to work for me. I feel like a DJ. Okay, I think we got the volume good. You guys can let me know if this is going to work. I do have it on mute. So are you guys ready? You want to watch? Do you guys even want to watch this together? I mean, I'm over here talking to myself. While you guys answer me, if you guys want to watch this together, say yes, please. And I'm going to go back and just scroll at some of the things Callie and Tuna were saying. Tina says, where do you click to donate? I think, hopefully someone answered her. Callie says, vaccine. Yeah, you know, I've had so many people walk in and I'm like, whoop, we got to turn around. It really pissed some people off and they left me a 1-star review, but I'm really sorry. If you don't have an appointment and your dog's not even vaccinated, how many times have people walked in? You guys saw how many times walked in this and that and they had fleas. Oh, no. I don't want my clients getting fleas. No, we got to talk on the phone. You don't get booked in. That was a sad video, MP says. I was so reassured that Dee Dee requires vaccines prior to grooming Ralph. He couldn't really articulate it. I'm sure you had tons of vaccines in the Air Force. Exactly. Mandatory. I mean, there was no choice there, baby. It's a great idea to discuss as a team groomer, client, and vet professional. Dee Dee, your pets may be approaching seniorhood, but you're not. Thank you. My pets definitely are. And so am I. Customer service plus boundaries. Exactly. You can still have great customer service, but not let people walk all over you. And let me tell you from learning that, if you let someone be late every time that they have a grooming appointment in time, they will always be late. If you let someone always cancel on you the day before in time, they will always cancel on you the day before, especially if there's no repercussion. Tina, you did find it. Thank you so much. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation, Tina Pashket, to my favorite groomer. Woohoo! Thank you for your donation. Look at that little doggy on there. Okay, let me scroll back up. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Let me just read while you guys answer me if you guys want to watch this video together. Didi is such a giver. I'm down. Callie says yes. Thank you so much. MP's like, yes, yes, please. Yeah, new member Sandra. New member Sandra. Woohoo, new member. Woohoo. Let me see if I've got my new member stuff here. Just handy. There it is. Okay. I got some yeses. I mean, there's 34 of y'all, but only 4 people chatting. Now, do we need to take a break? Yeah, I'm threatening you. We're going to take a break. I need some yeses. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Can I get some yeses? Somebody that's not already said yes. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Come on now. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I'm holding my breath here waiting for you guys to say yes, okay? So I want to see some yeses from people that have not said yes yet. Do you guys want to watch this video together? Say yes. I love that beat too, man. That came out of nowhere. For real, I have to hold my breath to get that beat out. Do it with me. Oh my god. Woo! Okay. I need to be recording this. I'm glad I am recording it on YouTube just for you. All right, we got some yeses. Woo! Okay, let's watch this together. Let me know how you are on the volume on this, and let's just go for it. Can you guys hear? Can you guys hear the? Let me see here.
Oh my goodness! Look at that. Are they close enough?
I can't even hear this myself. Here, let's get this on. I gotta start this over. This is a good stuff right here. What's up, you guys? Hey, everybody. What's up, Tina, Amy, Mickey Mick, Tear Bear? Gotta leave. Good night, Kit Kat. Thank you for being members. Appreciate y'all. Here we go.
Oh my goodness!
Look at that BD car. I'm laughing at the car and the dog. Like, what the?
We bought a Spark. We bought a little Chevrolet Spark. Looking at these little cute things.
June 28, 2019. Oh, it's around that, right? Because that's when it was loaded.
There we go. You got this towel thing. Oh, let me get out of the way.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Didi, get out of the way.
Look at that cute car, man.
That cute car is for real. It's cute. Dangerous, but cute. Probably would not survive a car accident, would it?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh.
So, you're recording. I'm going to take a quick picture here.
Look at these nails.
These are rare, but they do happen, and they're really, really painful. And sometimes you don't know how bad they are until you're like, whoa, that's.
Yeah, when I tried getting it earlier just today, like bled.
Did it?
Yeah.
It did bleed.
That's why.
Look at that, man. Oh my gosh. Look at this.
Yeah, they're really extremely long.
Let's get in there, man. Let's get in there. Look at this. Can you see that? Gosh, man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at that. Oh, it's in the pad, like literally.
Yeah, okay.
Look at that. This one here. Can you see my cursor? This one over here. Look at this. And no offense. I mean, here's my 2 cents, right? No offense. Like I said, never seen this dog, never groomed this dog, never came back after that. Matter of fact, he's a senior dog too. And you guess what? He had fleas. So, man, he's really in tough shape. But he's not like a Maltese or a Catan where this stuff is covered. I mean, this is, you can see this. You can see that happening.
So, you're recording.
So I'm like, whoa, dude. I was like, whoa, I want a picture of this.
Rare, but they do happen, and they're really, really painful. And sometimes you don't know how bad they are until you're like, whoa, that's.
Look at this. Let me just tell you, in my opinion, I don't know about you. I think you might know what I mean. Has your nails on your toenails has ever gotten just a little too long and you're wearing tennis shoes and it's painful. My shit hadn't even curved around and nothing go inside of me and this and that. And what are my eyeballs doing? Let me see my tissue here. So I hadn't even had my nail curve around and go into my foot, but yet it's definitely too painful for me to go like, holy crap, man, my nail, I could not go for a run right now, let alone speed walking in a mall until I cut my toenail back. But just imagine that you are running around and the only choice you have to run around is on your feet, and this sucker is in your pad. And so I say it's painful because I believe it truly would be painful, but there's no way this could not be painful, even if the dog isn't even saying anything. Yeah, I don't know if you're talking about me. My eyes kind of are dry from my contact lenses. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, well, I tried getting it earlier just today, like bled.
Did it?
Yeah.
It did bleed? Okay.
That's why I brought your towels and stuff.
Good job. Good job. Okay.
I figured it out.
All right, so
Now you're making me blink.
this hand, you're actually going to hold the head and kind of to you.
Okay.
There you go, in case it's painful. So big hug there. Okay.
Hey, do you think that he brought this towel because the dog has fleas? Do you think that? In hindsight, do we think that now? Because he had a towel, right? For why?
And I might, no, you're good. I might have you change your hold here. So you're going to hold like this. So the head is sticking here. Okay. And the body is hanging here.
I wish
so
the video was up a little higher, but I was not in control of that video.
So
I wish it was kind of up, showing his head. I needed to not be face to face with the dog's head doing a nail trim. So when you're holding a dog to do a nail trim, you don't want to hold the dog like a baby on its back. You want the legs hanging down so that whoever's doing the nail trim can actually work around the body.
Get a new grip. There you go. Around the neck here, around the neck there, and then around the waist here. So this goes around the neck there.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Unless you're dominant the other way.
You good?
Okay.
Okay, buddy. It's okay. Okay, buddy. It's okay.
Keep the head back over there.
No, it's just a blue old towel. Oh, poor guy, man.
I haven't done anything yet. I'm just trying to get a grip here.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. I'm going in
Ooh.
steady. Here it is. There we go.
Oh, look at that. Oh, I gotta repeat that. Is this what you guys do when you're watching
I
this
haven't
stuff?
done anything yet. I'm just trying to get a grip here.
Sure.
Okay, here we go.
Look at this. So this nail here is in the pad, okay? And what I don't love, and there's no way around it because I've tried all kinds of nail clippers, is like the amount of meat that's between the, right here. Let's just say it's 2 or 3 millimeters. This, if this doesn't have to be so thick, then it would be better for us because there's got to be some pain trying to get that piece underneath the nail because there's no space in the nail underneath the nail because the nail's looped all the way around and straight into the pad. There's no space in there. Does that make sense? Where the teeth can actually be loose like this. There's no space. It's literally straight, the toenails right against the pad and into it, so there's no space. And so like I don't want to be there at all, so the only way I can do that is just put that nail clipper there and just don't even try to put the meat between the nail and the pad, but actually just go, just take it, like that. Okay, so here we go. Ready? Do y'all do this with, is this what you guys do when you watch? Because this is what I would do. I would watch it. I would watch the video all the way and then go back and like really go, I guess you could zoom in and all that stuff, like really take it like slow. This is good stuff right here. Okay, ready? Boom. I'm going to take it. See how I'm right there? I don't even want that meat in there because I know it's so painful already, right? Boom, and the nail's going flying. Have you guys looked at it like, did you see the nail? This is a nail right here in the air. Oh my gosh, this is so silly. This happened a long time ago, so don't sit there and be offended. I can hear it right now. Like, oh my, no, this is already, Matter of fact, I worry sometimes. I wonder months later, like 3 months later after this, I'll be wondering like, he hasn't come in yet. Where is he at? You know, what's going on there? Now, can I go back a minute here?
I haven't done anything yet. I'm just trying.
I'm like, I'm not even doing anything yet.
Okay, here we go. I'm going in steady.
Oh, right there. Boom. Soon as I cut that nail, and that nail from the inside of the pad, right, is loose and it flies, right? Here it is right here. It moved now. As soon as it flies out, guess what happens to the flesh? It comes shooting out. It's like it finally has a place to express. So that immediately is that flesh coming out and outside the body. Look at that. That's the flesh, because it was hollow, right? Inside the paw, it was hollow. And so all that flesh came straight out like that.
Okay, it's been,
That's not the nail. That's actually the flesh from the hole that the nail that it was removed was causing. It's so sad.
okay. I'm gonna go to here.
Okay.
See, the vein is already out here, so they're gonna stay long. You need to come in more often.
Look at that one. This one, okay. So do you see this piece, this nail right here? He got lucky here. You know what happened? Is that when you're walking, this nail, when they curve like that, they curve when the dog's walking and start to train. The nail trains itself, the floor and the nail and the body of the dog, train that nail to go, say, sideways. And they will literally start to grow sideways. You know, just like if you force something else on your body, if you wore a hat and you always had that's why I say our masks are not designed to pull your ears forward, our face masks. So if you're wearing some where you're pulling your ears forward like this, eventually without the mask, the face mask, your ears are going to just lean forward. So don't do that to your ear. Okay. I mean, unless you want your ears to start looking like that. Push your ears back. You can train your ears to do certain things, just like here with the weight, the amount of time, and the weight of the dog walking on the floor, which all that together creates how that nail will grow sideways. So when the nail grows sideways, look how long it took, and I don't even know how long it is, a year or more, where this nail got lucky. It went right, it curved and grew sideways and did not go into the flesh. Watch this.
Once they curl too, be ready?
See, no blood, because why? It had grown sideways up in there to the pad. Oh gosh, man.
And at this
that
point,
shows you like how long
I don't care
it had been going on.
I just want to get it off of
But that other piece,
and so you can see it was starting to get in.
it went into the nail. There's no way around it.
So there's nothing. I know it. Okay, steady. Stay there. You're gonna might have fleas.
Let's fast forward here.
Okay.
Look at my face. I'm just like, man. See all that flesh?
Do it again. Because it's been that way a minute then.
Yeah.
Look, this is the time I wasn't even wearing gloves as much as I should be. I have blood all over my fingers.
I could tell. I mean,
Really?
No eye gear.
Really? All like
Not
months?
anymore, right?
First day when I saw him get off the bed, he got down.
Should have been wearing gloves. Some of those people don't even wear gloves at all. Like, you guys know. Like, Didi, you should be wearing gloves. I should have been wearing gloves. They should have trained us to wear gloves to begin with.
Hey, YouTube. Thanks for. Oh gosh. Okay. There you are.
Well, I didn't know what to do. He was starting to.
These nails, man. It's insane.
Oh, what kind?
Why wouldn't they teach me to wear gloves in the beginning of my career? Look how long those are. Okay. All right, we're done. Yeah, you should wear. So for a long time, I wasn't wearing eyeglasses. And the reason why I wear eyeglasses with nails, it's hard to create a habit and that habit to truly stick. And then like when you're in a hurry or running, you don't have all your equipment and you just do what you have to do. However, wear gloves, right? Wear your eye gear. If you can remember to do all these things, wear your face mask while you're grooming. These are all things that we should have been taught to do. Safety first, safety for ourselves. But then the eye gear will help when the nail goes flying. I have literally had it happen to me at least twice, and to where it would drop you to your knees, how fast that nail was flying when you clicked it, and it went straight into my eye. And I remember twice, it was so painful. I had to stop what I was doing and really get my composure, dig the nail out of my eye, wash my hands, wash my eye, if I could even do that. I remember a couple times, or at least one of those times, it was outdoor event. And so, I mean, just, wow, it can be extremely painful. If that's ever happened to you, say it's happened to me, that the nail just goes flying in your eye, like big time, fast. Thank you, Kit Kat. We got a little purple going on. It looks real dark red, but it's actually purple. I stayed because Callie asked me to. Oh, cool. Why gloves? Well, one, for the splinter, but look at my fingers. I've got blood all over my hands. I mean, should have been wearing gloves. Thank you, Callie. You did read the description box of the video. I totally put it out there. Okay, let's go back to the dashboard and let's do a quick wrap up on a few things that I want you to know. And then next time we'll hopefully try to do this so that you can see some really cool stuff on the dashboard with your cell phones. But hopefully you guys have been able to follow along. So that was really good fun just to watch do the nail trim together. So I showed you guys how to come to this video, right? We looked up nail trim and we clicked on this, and you hit the like button, you can share it, stuff like that. Okay, let's go back to the dashboard. Does anybody want to volunteer and tell me how to go back to the dashboard from here? Let me ask you. There's an easy way right here. If you're looking at my screen, how we can go back to the dashboard from here. Does anybody know? I'll wait just a moment. Give you a chance to let me know. No one's answering. So let me show you here. So there's a couple ways we can go back to the dashboard, and one of my favorite groomers dashboard. Okay, that's what we're doing training on tonight. So right here, do you see my cursor? It's circling around that logo right there. It says My Favorite Groomer logo. Right there, you can click the My Favorite Groomer logo, and look where we're at. We're right back at the dashboard. I'm going to go back, browser back one, to where we were at. I'm going to pause the video right there on the screen. I'm going to hit mute so the next time it comes on, you guys don't hear it or no one hears it. And let's go to, let me see. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, this would be your, let me see. I'm looking at the top right of my screen and I see the logo as well. But I think when you look at your top right of the screen, you're going to just see your own logo. And that's not how you get back to the dashboard. You can also, because that's where we began at, was the dashboard. You can also now browser back one. That will take you back to where you were before we watched the video, which is the dashboard. So that's a second way to get back to the dashboard. Okay. Back. Oh, and I guess I needed to scroll. Back buttons. Yeah. So click on the logo, right? Tina got that exactly. MP says back buttons, exactly what I just did. So that's exactly what we can do. Thank you, Laura Lynn. Great to have you. Thanks for joining. Make sure you hit the like button if you're here and happy. We're showing you a few things. We're back at our dashboard here. If you missed a bunch of the stuff, because we're about to be ending our feed, if you missed a bunch of this stuff, please go back and watch, because I showed you some really cool things to look at. But something else that I want you not to miss, let's go back to the middle of your dashboard here. It's hard to navigate to get to that area. So Mitchy Mick, I'm not sure where you're at, but here on the dashboard, if you are at the dashboard, can you get to this dashboard here? So keep going back to the dashboard to get like that, to memorize, to have your mind memorize how to do it. Because if you do it more often, instead of getting confused and just going all over the place and starting all over, then you'll always just start all over. So if you get to this dashboard, and let's just say you clicked on this Chihuahua video, and you push pause. Now scroll a little bit and go click on my logo again to get back to the dashboard. So just remember, try to click on the dashboard. excuse me, click on the logo, the My Favorite Groomer logo, to get yourself back to the dashboard. So when you're at the dashboard, this is where you have a lot of choices to make. Now, in this choice, I know I have already covered with you this search engine. That's the biggest thing I really want you to take tonight, is this search engine. If you want to look for ears, type in ear right there. Let me do a big circle so you can see my cursor. This circle right here where the magnifying glass is, type in ear. This is a recap because we've already covered this. You're going to get My Favorite Groomers channel's ear videos all in a row. It's just going to go on and on and on and on. You can come back up there to that magnifying glass and type in, just say toy. Do I have any toy breeds that we talked about? How to groom a toy Yorkie comes up. We're talking about the Kong toy. We're talking about a toy poodle. We're talking about bathing a toy poodle. We're talking about, and then mini poodle, mini trees, right? So we just looked up toy. Okay, scroll back up. Now in this row of words called home, videos, playlists, community, membership. So you can come here to the membership, become a member. You can look at the community tab. This community tab will show you like community posts that I do. Look, there was a poll done. David put this out there the other day. What do you guys enjoy most? Who did the poll? 472 votes. We're trying to figure out what you want to see. So go make sure you go to that community tab and do the poll. Sometimes there's going to be members only posts that no one else can see. Okay. You can actually come to here. This is something else. The second thing I want you to know how to do is come to the playlist. What's up, Jennifer T? Thank you so much for being here. All right. Come to playlist. These are my playlists that I've created, but also your playlists. And if you're looking at all these playlists, you will be able to see them on your your channel. Yeah, YouTube, if you have a login, that's a channel. So if you have the dashboard, okay, and you click playlist, and then you come over to all play, there's a little drop down right here. I'm doing a circle. It says all playlists. You can do that. Created playlist, saved playlist. You can click that drop down and get more. Now I'm looking at all playlists. So click down, click it once, and now I've got all my playlists here. Now, if you go back and forth, yours might look different. It might be like really long. Over to the right here, it's going to be an arrow, just like earlier. That little arrow, you can hardly see it. You can just keep arrowing over and then arrow back. You can go back and forth, okay, with those arrows when they appear. Now, here's where you're going to see the playlist. And if you click on my playlist in my dashboard, you will see playlists I have created so that you can easily get to certain things. Like, let me look up created playlists and see if it pops up. Okay, let's start over this real quick, okay? Click on playlist. There's a few here. Do you see that? There's only a few things going on. Now, where it says playlist over here where my cursor is, all playlists, this little arrow down, created playlist, save playlists. Click on all playlists. Okay, now do it again. Click on the arrow down and click on created playlists. And you will see, like, look at all these playlists. Let's look at a few. My Favorite Groomer trailers. Shave downs. Now these are videos I've put in here so you can go straight and try to just watch shave downs. Right here, talking to Dee Dee education, or just watching cat grooms. There's 17 in there. That number on the screen in that playlist is the amount of videos in that playlist. This one, business guidance, 3 videos there. Yorkie grooming, 43 there. Happy dogs, 3 of them there. Cute dogs, 27 there. I mean, every video is not in there, but most are. Connecting with Dee Dee on a personal level, intimate level, 71 videos to watch in that group. So these are some videos you might not have realized you didn't watch. This one will make you laugh. 28 videos that I have there that will make you laugh. Go watch them. Anything else, right? Tons. Groomer health, Cynthia's story, Charlie, stories about my grooming YouTube fan, dog training, problem areas. I've made so many different playlists. Okay, so go check that out. Now, getting back to the dashboard, remember, use my logo. Click on the logo if you feel lost. We are still in the dashboard. We're just looking at playlists. So here's the playlists. We can go back now to videos if you want to. If you go to videos, again, check out the drop down there. You can go all videos that were uploaded versus videos that were done live stream, like this one. This one will be in the live stream videos. And then liked videos. Any videos you have liked personally. When you liked a video, it will be in there. That means you watched it. So that's a good way to kind of control what you've watched. Me too. Flynn was a great dog. I wonder how he's doing these days. Okay, next thing before we head out, we'll head out in just a few minutes, okay? Gosh, this could take hours of going through some kind of this kind of training, but that's a lot to learn, isn't it? You can, I want to say the store feature here. This is store feature allows you to see everything that we're making and continuing to make through YouTube and affiliates like Teespring to bring you products that you can order straight through the screen on the YouTube channel. Okay, this is different than myfavoritegroomer.com store, which can be found at myfavoritegroomer.com. Let's go to the about. You can see about the channel there. And then I think that's where I'm going to close at. You can see, let me see, playlists, community, sign up membership, see the store, about. You have channels. You can click on channels if you want to. And we'll just go back to home, which is the channel dashboard. So in the channel dashboard, here's our first, like right there's another drop down arrow, but it goes to the right. It says play all. You can start just playing all the videos right there. It's an arrow to the right under uploads. Let me click. There's all you, did you know you can click on all these things? It's like, let's go back. Okay, well, that's a wrap. Let me get that off there. You might be able to hear it. That's why it's important to know where the mute button is. Don't forget, at the top right, you'll be able to hit shop here, the little YouTube channel, the Facebook, and the Instagram if you're on any of those social media sites. Become a member, huh? That's easy. That's a great place to find it. I think it's really hard to find it on a live feed. So we'll have to do that and cover that next time. And we'll cover it on a cell phone. So I'll have to log in as, hopefully maybe David will be around. All right. Well, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope that I've come out here with you and try to give you some company tonight, but also taught you some stuff in different ways to search videos on my website through YouTube in the dashboard. This will really help you when you're trying to do an ear cleaning, toenail trim, or that's what you want to watch, some intense aggressive dogs. You can just type into the keyword aggressive on the channel. Thanks so much for listening, and I hope you learned something tonight. Be sure to put down if you have learned something tonight. Dee, thanks a lot. I've learned something tonight. I really appreciate you guys being here, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. Thanks for being fans. I adore you all. Each and every one of you means so much to me. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate you. Flynn is a standard poodle we used to groom. Boy, I'd call him a golden doodle every now and then, but he was a pure standard poodle. Can I pick out a certain mask? I'm not really sure on the website, but you can definitely go to myfavoritegroomer.com and order a mask and pick it out there. Doll baby, we have been missing you. Thanks so much, Callie, Jennifer T, Tina, Buffy, everyone who's been here hanging out, watching, listening, learning. Buffy, you missed a whole lot of stuff. Maybe you could check it out and rewatch it. There's a lot of tips and tricks to the dashboard we were showing. And yep, we're about to go. I think we've been here a whopping hour, maybe? Callie, I wish you had Instagram, but I know you don't. If you could see some of the things I posted on Instagram, maybe I'll come out here and post it on the community channel so you guys can see it. Man, I post some really cute stuff on Instagram with Brownie, man. He's something else. He's something else. He's so cute. All right, so there was something here. Thank you, Sandra. Sent Dee Dee pics. She thought I had stitches, but lots of bad scratches. Violet, what's up? I don't see Violet. Is Violet here? I've seen Violet on a few feeds after I got off of them. So what's up, Violet? It's been a while, and I did see you back in the day a few weeks ago. I saw you on there. There was something here I feel like I was gonna say. Somebody said something here. Atina says that this was good info. I'm glad. Did you guys learn something? Who knew that all these things were really important? I had no idea. Some of y'all had no idea until I realized, like, whoa, these folks have no idea where some of this stuff is and where you can find it and how you can find it. So create playlists. If you're really happy with something, you can go that plus sign on every video to the right. You're going to be able to plus it and add it to playlist or add it to watch later. Add it to your own My Favorites playlist. So don't forget, you can go to videos to watch videos, playlists to see what playlists I have created for you. When you do go to playlist, don't forget, click on the drop down menu. And if you're on your cell phone, don't forget, you're only going to see half of this. So if you only see half of it, no, you can scroll to the right or left to get more footage on the screen. Use the search engine here, right over here with my cursor. Use the search engine here, which is like the microscope, to type in your favorite keyword on looking for something that you want to watch in my channel. So you can type in aggressive there. You're going to get aggressive dog grooming like this one. Click on the aggressive dog grooming. It's on mute here down at the left part of your screen. You can unmute it and you can adjust the volume here as well. You can also hit pause. Another quick key. I love hotkeys, things that make things go faster. You can hit the space bar if you're on your computer. Space bar to stop and go quickly without using your mouse. Make sure you hit the like button down here at the bottom right of the screen. If you want to make this is speaking if you're on your laptop or desktop. If you want to make this bigger, push the bottom square over here at the bottom right of the screen of the video. You can also see there's different views to every little dot is something. So the CC, closed captioning. Sometimes that's not right at all, but you can watch and read the screen if you like to do that. You have your settings wheel, change some settings, maybe even the screen quality. Maybe you're watching videos on a very low screen quality and you never knew you could increase the quality by clicking on that. Then you have mini player, which changes this whole aspect of viewing into a small mini player at the bottom of your screen. And you can just click to the top left arrow up on that screen right here to make it come back to being bigger. This being as if you were doing it on your desktop. Now, quick wrap, all these little buttons, everything on your screen, we sometimes overlook because we don't realize it's something we can do something with, but it's definitely something you can do something with. And if you just put your cursor over it, it'll tell you before you click. This right here is subtitles, closed captions. Next one, bottom of the screen, okay? Settings, next one, mini player, next one, theater mode. Next one, full screen. So if you didn't know, all these things are there for you to utilize and make your experience here on YouTube or any social media platform just much more friendly. Oh my, MP, you're finally telling them now at the end. Thank you for bringing us all together. Thank you for our friendships that we have built and found here on our YouTube channel. I really am so happy that we are all together and able to share some of the things that we do in common. One of those being our pets that we love so very much and so very dear to our hearts they are. Sometimes we don't realize, how much they mean to us, but when we're almost going to lose one, it really shakes our world. Every day is a gift, and what we do with that day is by choice. But I hope you know how important it is to love those around you and love your pets even more. Good night, all. Thank you for being here. God bless you, and praise God that MP's dog came home today. Thank you for all your friendships and your fanhood. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all. Have a great night. Thank you for being here. We'll see you soon. Have a good night.